Okay, it says I'm live, so I better get my focus you freak out here so you guys stay in focus, and I'll get the camera around here right. That'll work. Get the pop-up chat back. All right, ready for a mess. Oh my God, I love waking up to that. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Joycey. Hi, Kia. Hi, Gail. Eileen, you have to be a little bit nice to me today. My stomach's upset, and I don't know what that's about. Hi, Barb. So let me see if I can pull this up. All right. I'll be all right. Not pregnant. Yeah, me too. You and me both, Eileen. Have a little alien or something. Focusing's a bit of a problem. It's all right. I'm there right with you, Barb. Did I say hi, Gail? I think I did. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lori. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I was trying to get the other computer set up so I could kind of see what you guys are seeing. But the light from the window is making it impossible. So let me see if I can get over here. So I'm going to start showing you guys, start out with some happy mail. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Kat. Yeah, I think I got everybody. So anyway, I don't have any real great fun news. Didn't do much over the weekend. I was going to work in the yard, and then I did something really stupid. I sat on my ankle on a rock. Crap, I thought I broke it. So I was like, I don't want to do this no more. So I blew that off. But it's really nice here. Oh, this is like the perfect weather in Oklahoma. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, right now I am a klutz. Oh, tell me, Eileen. I don't think my heart was really in it anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. But the thing was, I couldn't. Today I can move my ankle pretty good, but that Saturday afternoon, oh my gosh, it hurt. Yeah, it's beautiful here right now, and all the things, of course, are now starting to come up and bloom. The red buds are blooming, the dogwood are blooming, Bartlett pears. Like, just driving around in Oklahoma right now is gorgeous. And sadly, this doesn't last long. Like, when all the flowering trees are all out in bud, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But it literally lasts a week to 2 weeks. But the weather is beautiful. Like right now, it's just not 70 degrees yet, and there's no wind. It's perfect. Perfect. I should be outside. See, that's what I'm afraid too, Vicki, is that we go from freezing cold, and we're supposed to have kind of a cold snap this weekend coming up, and it's going to be in the 50s, which is okay with me. And then we'll go straight to 100. Hi, Vaughn. It's okay. I'll talk enough for both of us. 80 at the beach today. Oh, Kimberly, that's perfect. You're doing laundry. I have a load out there. I'll finish it later. So I don't feel horrible. Just my stomach's a little upset, which I don't get, you know, and I'm not pregnant. I'm pretty certain of that. Randy almost turned. Robert said the same thing. That it gets hot upstairs in our room because it's upstairs. And he said, I'm about ready to turn on the air conditioning. It's like, we just got out of 20 below, you know, like, no, we're not doing that yet. Hey, Colleen. Colleen, I'm going to show you how to make the magnets real quick this morning. Hi, Sharon. We'll just wait. We've got a pretty good crowd here already, so. And I already got 3 thumbs up. So whoever that was, thank you. Hi, Marianne. Hi, CB. So I was really struggling with what to do today because I was just like, I guess I just was not in the mood. But I'll show my happy mail and a couple things I ordered. First of all, I went to the store the other day and they had these new Mexican Jalapeno Peanut MMs. I need these like I need a hole in my head. My butt is big enough, okay? But then I saw them and I thought, oh, I've got to try them. And they taste just like peanut M&Ms, except at the end, your tongue burns. So if you like a burny tongue, I'd say these are for you. I know, Mexican M&Ms. I haven't eaten them for a couple days, Colleen, so no. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish eating them. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I do like jalapenos, but I like them with like refried beans or burning tongue. That's for me. See, that's what I thought. Well, I was just curious. How did they do it? You know, like, is it just the flavor? Because the flavor I would like. But the Bernie, nah, I'm not into the Bernie. Hi, Dorothy. So anyway, there's my review of jalapeno peanut M&Ms. I might let the rat have those. I'm not sure he liked them either, though. You love hot food? Well, there you go, Colleen. M&Ms. And then I got this little package from Ashley McDowell. And she jumped on, I think it was the Wish app. I'm not sure, but it comes packaged like the little Wish app. And look what she sent me. I haven't even opened them yet. She sent me these little tiny baby spoons. This is a drop, a smidge. And you guys saw them on Dee Dee's. A pinch, a dash, and a tad. Are they not the cutest little things? Like, look at that one. It's teeny tinier than my little finger. That's what, oh my God, Eileen, no wonder you love Sweet Robert so much. That's exactly what he said. So, yeah, thank you, Ashley. They are adorable. And if you have like magicals, these would be really good for sprinkling. So, yeah, if you like have magicals, you might want to get some of these. I don't know what she paid for them. I'm assuming they're very reasonable. Yeah, they are good for magicals. Great for making paints too. Well, I'm not making my paints because I buy them pre-made, but thanks for the offer. But thank you, Ashley. I love the little tiny baby spoons. And I need to save your address off this package. And then if you guys went to Colleen's a couple weeks, or not Colleen's, Lena's a couple weeks ago, she had this little palette of watercolors. I'm going to pull up so I can open it. And I don't remember what she said about the paints because I was so excited about the little palette. And I wanted this palette. So I went ahead and ordered it. And it's so cool because these little things pull out and then go back in on the side like that. And then inside there's a little paintbrush, which I won't use probably. A little sponge, which I haven't used yet, but I will use that. And then this little tiny dish. And I am sick with the watercolors. You think you need to tell me that, Eileen? You think I don't know that? Hello. I pay my bills. I know how sick I am. But look at that little dish. Just a little bit of water. So when Lena showed these, I don't remember what she said about the paints, but when I saw this little dish, I was like, I'm buying it. Plus, I like the palette itself because these things you can snap in and out real easy and they don't touch each other side to side. So I thought, well, I'll just get rid of the paints and put my M grams in it. So I have a little travel. There she is. You love that palette with the little dish? I did get it, Lena. I saw that on you. I was like, OMG. And that does lay down flat. So you have all this mixing, and then I went ahead and swatched out the colors. They're not great, but honestly, they're not horrible either. And this purple, like, is not showing up good. Let me see if I close this window. The purple in this set is like a real nice lavender, which I have never seen. Hi, Gary. In any other colors. So that purple, I would buy that purple over and over and over again. It's a great purple. I got it off Amazon, Vaughn, and it's called Jerry Q. And I don't remember what it was called when Lena ordered it. But the watercolors really aren't as horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and use them up, or use most of them up, before I switch over. But then after I got this, oh, you guys, I don't even remember where I saw it. I'm going to have to go back and hunt for it. But I saw a guy who has a wooden box palette, where he puts his half pans in this wooden box, and it looks just grungy and well used and everything. So I actually want to do a wooden box, and I talked to Robert over the weekend. I'll show you the little box that I have chosen, and it will hold all my Daniel Smith and my M grams. So I don't know. After I went to all the trouble to order this, I came up with another plan that I want. But I want to move all my watercolors. Well, this has junk in it, but all this junk can go away. Where I can, and I want him to make barriers for me, right? Out of balsa or something, I don't care what. But then I'll build a false bottom in this where the watercolors will sit up, and I can have them all in one place in a wooden box. What do you think about that? Because I am a wood box lover. And they even sell some wooden boxes on Amazon that might be contenders, but I don't know. I have this one, and I actually like this one. I got this one in Mexico when I used to go down there all the time. Great box. You love wooden houses for the water. See, I do too, Lena. I think we're the same. So I don't know. I told Robert we need to come up with a plan to make that happen. So I suspect by next Monday, this may have already happened. It may have already happened, I'm pretty sure. And I could leave it like a tray in the front where I could keep some watercolor brushes. So, and I wish I could remember what guy I saw that. Make room for a porcelain dish in the wood. I know, Lena. See, that's just it. E.T. is going gangsta. Hey, Dee Dee. Yeah, because I could put because there's tons of room in that box. So I don't know. I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But this is a cute little bad boy, and it wasn't expensive. I mean, I'm not even sure if it was $20, you guys. So, but it has every color you need. Here's the swatches. And I didn't add these to my real swatches yet because I wasn't sure when I did this if I was even going to keep the paints. I was thinking I would pop the paints out and just trash them. But I don't know. Now I'm thinking, well, for just play, they might be okay because that purple, I love it. Yeah. So, hi, Norma. Hi, Joan. I don't know how many of you guys I've missed. So you need to go to Ybor City and get all the cigar boxes you want. Oh, I have tons, Eileen. I've shown you a picture. If you guys haven't seen a picture of my art room, I have bookshelves along underneath one counter, and it's just full of wooden boxes. Most of them have, and this was another thing I wasn't sure about. I'll show you which one do I have handy. Okay, here's one. This is a Cuban box. Most of mine are like this. They have the glass so you can see what's in them. And then I've lined them with velvet that I used to go to. If you go down to The Rio Grande Valley, which right now I probably wouldn't recommend, but I used to go down to the Rio Grande Valley every winter, and we'd go across the border into Mexico. I wouldn't recommend that right now. But anyway, I'd go over there, and they'd just have tons of these Cuban cigar boxes, which you can't get in America because of the embargo, right? Have I used those portfolios? A couple of times, Dee Dee. I have to say I am not a fan. Not a fan of the portfolios, but you can see I've used a little bit of them. They're just too waxy. And then these I got as a gift from a friend who demolished a art store. And I should be using these art bars. I should be trying them. But yeah, this is just excess stuff that I don't use a whole lot. Is anybody a portfolio fan? Yeah, you can't write over them. And I write over almost everything I do. But these are what most of my boxes look like, dust and all. See, when you take the dust off, they're really nice. Yeah, they're too waxy for me. But everybody had to have them. I think polish started that craze. So I thought I might want the watercolors in a box that has a glass lid. And I have boxes downstairs that I haven't even used. So, yeah, I have lots of them. Hi, Galena. So that was my only purchase. Well, unless, maybe I didn't show you guys, but I did get a few more grams. But I might have showed that already, right? I don't think you can, Joycey. They're very, very waxy. They don't dissolve completely. Like the Neo 2s, if you dissolve those completely, you can write over them just like there's nothing on the paper. The portfolios, I've never gotten them to do that. And another water-soluble product that I'm just not a fan, sorry, is gelatos. I've just never found a use for gelatos that that work for me. Then what am I doing wrong? I don't know what you're doing wrong. If you can get them to write over them, Joycey, show me the product that you're using. And then the other thing I got, and I sent half of this to, and this is thanks to Colleen. Colleen has turned into a terrible enabler. You don't like gelatos either? Yeah, there's just some products that, ugh. But this is onion paper. I have no specific reason why I had to own this, but I had to own it. She showed it, and she had flower paper too, but it's onion skin embedded in the paper, and you can feel it. And this has been dyed obviously green, but isn't it pretty paper? And it's it's like mulberry paper, only really, really thin. So it's very cool. It is cool. That's why you need it. I know, Colleen, I'm going to have to stay away from you. So you get green, red, purple, and blue, and maybe another color. Oh, and then this is another kind of plant. What was it called? Tamarind or tamarind. Tamarind. And that's just the ones with the little leaves. So it's very cool. And you can see the veins in the leaf. They're just very cool. So, yeah. So I ordered that without any idea. I'm going to try some fountain pen ink on it, obviously. I'm afraid it's going to bleed is the one thing I'm afraid of. I think that Lindsay got a flat grill table plate where she used the portfolios. The crayon melted. She made a mess, but a cool texture mess when it finally got cold. Okay. Chances are I won't be doing that. Is Melody here? Hey, Melody. I'm so glad you could make it. Okay, so that's the onion paper. Thank you, Colleen. And they dandy bag, which I'm sure will go out in Happy Mail at some point because I don't have anything that small. I don't know. It's a cool little thing though. And I think these, are they made in India? It seems to me. I don't know where I got that idea, but I think these are India, unless I'm confusing them with something else. Not even on the hot hood from the rat smeller. That's actually not a bad idea. And then the last thing is an envelope that I got here that I peeled the tape back, but then I thought, no, you have to open it on stream because it just came today and it's from Eileen. So I've got a package of stuff from Eileen that I have not opened yet. So you guys are going to watch it while I open it. Okay. She sent me, ooh, it looks like fun stuff. Some silk rods. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to do with silk rods. These are the ones that look like, please read above. Oh, I can't go back, I don't think. Let me see. Maybe I can. Hey, Mark. I didn't see you come in. Looking. And I said hi to Gary, I think. Portfolios are great on fabric. I'm looking. Lurking, trying to sleep. Did you say you bought some new sets? Oh, I did, Melody. It was one that I didn't talk to you about. It was, and I had to return it. They sent it to me. It was the one that had the sienna and the sepia cityscapes is what it was. But I didn't put that on that list. So, yeah. I know. Melody and I have been talking on, I don't know, some message about watercolors because she's buying them all and so am I. We're a couple of freaks. All right, so these are silk rods. And they, if you get them wet, they look like smush slugs, right, Eileen? These are the ones. Don't stay away from Colleen. I know. Colleen has the best stuff. Yeah, M grams. So, Eileen, what am I going to do with these silk rods? They're cool. I mean, and she dyed some of them for me, thank goodness. But I guess you just add them on pages as texture. They feel like, oh, what do they feel like? Not exactly like felt, like hardened felt or something. And the silkworms, okay, you added this texture, pull the layers off the rods, and they're great for texture on paper journal. Okay. No worries, Melody. It's middle of the night there, I think. Pull apart, they have layers. Oh, okay. I'll just see that. Okay, I see what you're saying. And they become thread-like, material-like. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But this one's coming apart pretty cool. Now, how are these different than the pods that Colleen? And Colleen, by the way, that picture you made with the little silk pods as flower pots were adorable. Okay, see, pulling it apart. God, if a worm jumps out of here, I'm going to freak out. You guys are going to see me scream like a boy. I'd say scream like a girl, but that's sexist. Okay, I can see what you're saying, Eileen. Silk rods do not feel like silk fabric. Your pen's almost out of ink. And you probably don't have another one, right, Galena? That's like me saying my pen ran out of ink. They live in the pods, and the rods are where they start making the silk. Okay. That is cool. That is way cool. All right, I'm going to have to do some projects soon where I get to use this. Because this one, I think it's 2 individual little pods here. I don't, well, maybe that, no. I don't know. They're cool, I have to say. And Eileen posted some of the stuff she had done with them, and I made fun of her. I mean, of course, I always make fun of her, so that's just normal. But when they looked like they were wet, and they looked like smushed slugs, is what they look like. If Janet turns into pod people, yeah, you probably don't have to worry about it, Dee Dee. I made fun of you this morning, Dee Dee, and I wish now I could remember. What the heck was I making fun of you about? Oh, next time you give me crap about my photography, and Dee Dee gives me a lot of crap about my photography, believe me or not. Yeah, you might want to think twice about saying bad photography to me, because I'm going to go Studio 6. You did see it? Oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, I can get her back now, because I don't have an argument about bad photography. My photography is bad. My sister got all the photography genes, and I got the brains. Hi, Shonda. Okay, add some pages. Okay, add some pages. Okay, hang on. I'm supposed to add pages to this book, Eileen. This is rag paper, and this is parchment paper. And these are tea bags. Okay, she said she was going to send me tea bags. Okay, I've never seen these. So if I get some herb, I'm getting that now. Yeah, if I get some herb, zit, got its own little bag. That's what I'm talking about. This parchment paper is really neat too. It's kind of waxy. I'm not sure what'll work on that. What do you use this for, Eileen? I mean, I've used parchment paper before. The rag paper I will watercolor on, I'm sure. Oh my God. I can make lots of little herb bags. Watch out, friends and family. Tea bags for texture, I know, but I'm thinking beyond the sale here, Eileen. You do use the bags for your tea? I do actually have some loose tea that I might use some of them for. She sent me enough to make my tea and to art with. Thank you, Eileen. And this is tea bag paper that the sides have been cut off of. She's just showing me that I can turn it into stuff to art with. So we might do some of that with inks today. All right, so I get it. This is a little book. Make it happen. Cool. Thank you. And yours should be delivered this afternoon, or whenever you get your mail today, Eileen. Keep that all really like that. And then I have never seen the Finn's tissue. Shell paper. Is this made out of real shells? Oh, now this is cool stuff. I've never seen this. On this side, it's very textured. Like you can feel. Am I supposed to return that book? It's real shells. Oh, wow. Yeah, because you can feel it. It's got texture on it. So I'm thinking that the shells would absorb ink or other products differently than the surrounding material. So you get kind of a mottled appearance with this. Someday I'm going to have to do a show of just playing with unusual papers. No, no, keep it. Okay, I will keep it. Thank you. Crushed. Yeah. Yeah, this is very cool. And can you see the lines in it? Yeah, when I hold it a certain way, you guys can see the lines. This side has a finish. This side does not. So I'm not sure. I'd be interested to see how they make that. I love paper manufacturing, so I'd love to see how they do that. They've obviously smushed them very, very fine. I was going to keep it anyway. You're probably right. And then your papers were different than mine, Eileen. But anyway, yours are coming today. So if you guys haven't seen it, these are the thin tissue papers. I ordered some and Eileen ordered some. And our plan was if you order some and I order some, we can split it and then we don't have to use all 6 pages. I have enough shells from my mother. I could make paper for the whole world if I knew how to do it. Well, they don't squish shells like grapes. I think you're right, Colleen. This is really pretty. I love how the edges are old, look old. This is the one I thought about you, Dee Dee. And I do have the fin stamps of this to match. That's cool. But yeah, this is the one I thought of Dee Dee. I love that. So yeah, this is fun. And then the butterflies, which I'm not sure. We're going to have to practice on this. Dare to spread your wings. I think I saw this at Colleen's. And that's, okay, it was Colleen's where, yeah, I ended up going shopping over at, yeah, I was thinking that too, Dee Dee, that we should use them now today. Because I didn't have a great plan. And Eileen wants me to use inks. So we could. I'll just take out one of the butterflies. Ooh, look at that. How pretty is that? The edges. So thank you, Eileen. I hope you like your package when you get it today. What do we want to do with it? If you buy the new inks, they will be great on the tissue paper. Hint, hint, hint. Oh my God, she is going to drive me crazy. Crazy, I'm telling you. And I did go flip through Shauna's video real quick just to see what you guys were talking about. Shauna got the new P.H. Martin acrylic inks. So they're permanent when they're dry. But I didn't understand how they're different than other acrylic inks. Because to me, acrylic ink is acrylic ink, right? I mean, how different can it be? So I can see what you guys think, you know, because it seems to be like almost more fluid than the regular inks. That's what I thought. The colors were very vibrant. I will say that. The colors were gorgeous. They have more pigment and gorgeous colors. I will agree with you there, Eileen. And I don't know how much they are a set because I didn't go look at them. But I was just wondering, I have the P.H. Martin Hydrus watercolors. Why couldn't I use them? The only difference is the permanency. That's the only difference I can see. So you guys are going to have to sell me really hard on this because I need more acrylic ink. Like I need a flipping hole in the head. Get the 3 sets, better prices. Look at her. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm surprised she hasn't already opened Amazon on my computer because I think she has the ability to do that. Hi, Karen. Okay, and then the other thing, Dee Dee and I were talking the other day, and Dee Dee, you'll have to tell them in chat. You were talking about somebody doing matchbook art, which I have done a lot of in the past, and I kept them pretty small, okay, years ago. And I mean, I don't even remember when we had the foreign exchange student. It was early 2000s. But I've made her a bunch of matchbook art. So I just pulled this one out. These are just like these little flowers. But I've done a ton of this. And this is, there's scraps of paper. And then this is a paint swatch that I just cut into the size. Yeah, little swatches in handmade matchbooks. Yeah. So, and they're so easy, you guys, to do these when you get your measurements down. And I like the paint swatches, and I could paint that any color so that you didn't see it, but it didn't bother me. So, okay, Robin Marie, is that who you were talking about? I think it was Robin. I think it was Robin Marie. I wrote that down, Dee Dee. I just got to find the note. And then the one I've done most recently was this one, the little Matchbox, the crayon travel pack, where you open it up and all the little crayons are in there. So I've done a fair amount of that. Doing little matchbook art is fun to me. I am on IG. Don't ask me my name. So yeah, but Robin, I think she said it was Robin Marie. Crazy, Jen. I believe that should. You think, Norma? I am on IG. You could go look at the people Dee Dee follows, or Xandra, or anything. And then the other thing I was thinking about was the other night we were at Colleen's. And Colleen had gotten the cutest little, she called them doodads for her. They were selling them for, yeah, that too. I'll show another one of those. She was showing these little doodads she got for planners, and they were like fold over magnets. And I said, Colleen, you could make those really easy. So these are just a couple that I have left. I used to just include these in Happy Mail, where you do art on the outside. And of course, you guys are far away, maybe can't see it that well. But just little art. This only measures, and I love doing little art. So this is like 1 5/8 by 1 5/8. And then just fold it over. And then put the magnets on the inside, and you can make your own, your little faces. So yeah, and this one's just a little bit bigger. And you can use them in your planner. You can use them as a bookmark. This one's about 2 by 2. Those are cute. Yeah, just this one I obviously use pattern paper on the inside. And then on the outside, I just did it like a journal page background with inks, whatever, stamps, drew on it, wrote on it, and then turned it into a little bookmark. So you can do that. Have you done inchies? I have, Kia. I don't know where they are. I mean, I really had to struggle to find these. In fact, I should pull one of those other things out. I'll pull one of those other things out. Because for a while, I was totally loving doing like miniature things. And I don't know if I've ever shown you guys these. But I used to, and this was years ago before I ever even moved to Oklahoma. But in my husband's lunch, because after he retired from Amoco, he was also an electrician. He worked on the Denver International Airport as an electrician. And so I'd have to pack his lunch. And so I used to put these little things in his lunch. And they're the Hershey bars. I don't know if I don't have any of the ones, just the regular Hershey bars, the little mini ones. And then you can make the, I used to do this a lot for the grandkids too. When they'd come, they'd get like a little chocolate on their pillow. And it would say something like, this one says, "You're great." This one is a little caterpillar that says, "God bless your little socks off." This one is flowers and a bee, and it says, "I love you." Here's a congratulations one. So, yeah. So, and they're so easy to make, you guys. Here's the blanks. Eileen thinks I'm just a meanie, but I'm not. There would be like a blank. Where's the focus, you freak? And then you could just wrap it around and glue it, and they get fun little things in their lunchbox. Hi, paint girl. Okay, so that and that can go back in there. That and that can go back in there. Okay, and then that same idea about like the matchbook, you can turn that into anything. Like this is a big one I did, and I think there's a video on this on a New Year's Eve streamathon where I did it the size for ATC cards. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. But this one I turned into a Neocolor 2 palette, like a to-go palette, where I just scribbled the Neocolor 2 on there, and then glued this instructions is on a YouTube video, and it's going to be on a New Year's Eve streamathon. You're going to steal that? You go for it, Norma. I show it so that you guys get inspiration. Hi, Other Barb. Yeah, these aren't swatches. These are actually the Neocolor 2. So if I wanted to have them on the go, you can take your little water brush and have your Neocolor 2s with you. I picked a bad color to show. Yellow on yellow is stupid. I don't know why I'm so dumb that way. But yeah, these are actually Neocolors on the go. Much like Peerless watercolors. So, and you're not going to do a huge background, but if you're just, you know, traveling, have your Neocolors to go. And then I have some, there's Gelato, there's the ink tents, which I'm on Eileen's team now about the ink tents. I'm not a fan. There's Gelatos, so Mr. Sketch. So a lot of my water soluble products are in here, and I have used them. So yeah, you can use the same matchbook design for lots and lots of different things. All right. All right, I'm putting that junk away now, unless you guys have questions or want to see something different. Yeah, to do your Neo 2s or anything on the go, if you don't want to take them. Here's the pen nib one that Dee Dee was talking about. And it's just using corrugate, and your nibs slide in and out. And this was not my original idea. Dee Dee showed this on her channel, had made it for her, and I was like, that's it. I want one really bad, because I used to just keep my nibs floating around in a little tin, and it was like, this is so much nicer. So, and I think I made Eileen one, and I maybe made CB one, and I made Dee Dee a second one because I knew the one she had probably didn't hold all her nibs, because she's like me, she needs multiples, because she's a nib hoarder too. So I think that was all the stuff I was going to show, leaving that out. Thanks for my stuff, Eileen. Oh, and then another thing I wanted to show Colleen about doing the magnets. You guys get this junk in the mail just like I do. I don't know who this guy is. I really don't. But anyway, I just pulled this out to show. You guys get this magnet stuff from these just unsolicited people. Peel that paper off. And then you just reuse the magnets. I use them to put photos of the kids on my refrigerator. I use these magnets for everything. I never throw them away. And then you can cut it any size you want. I think Tom figured that out for you, Colleen. So that's what I was going to tell you, is when you get this crap in the mail that is going to go in the trash anyway, but peel this off because this will separate from this. But if you get down to this layer, then it won't separate. So I don't know if you're talking to me, Shonda, about not finding me on IG. I'll have to go look up my name because I really don't remember. I have different names on everything because I did everything at different times. Yeah. Yes, you, ma'am. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I can pull it up on my phone real quick and tell you what my IG is because I really don't know. And don't pay any attention to the photography on Instagram because according to one of our fibs, my photography sucks. Oh, okay. Melody just put Janet M. Young or Janet Merle. I don't remember either. I have to figure out what my name is on this. Let me see. Does it have info about me? Oh, just look up Janet Merle Young, and you should find me. Janet Merle. Yeah, just my full name. There you go. Yeah, but don't make any comments about the poor photography. Yeah, my picture on IG is me with my cat. One of the few times in my miserable life she's ever let me hold her. All right, I can throw that note away because we've done that. Okay, and then Dee Dee, the other day when we were talking, I started the other night, I don't know why, what I was doing. Oh, I was going to separate out my professional watercolors from all my others, right? So I was going to do some different kind of swatches because I wanted to have a black line on it and enough room that I could write the pigments, right? So Eileen made me buy some Fabriano hot press watercolor paper. And I was not a fan. So I thought, okay, I'll just use that for the swatches. That paper is so crapola. I'm sorry, Eileen. And maybe some people love it. And if you love it, tell me what you use it for. Because I cannot find anything that I like it for. So I started swatching on that and went, oh, this is not going to work. So I switched over and got a different paper. But I had already cut out, this is a size that I wanted the swatches, right? And they're, I don't know, I cut them up so that I used every bit of paper, 1.5 inch across by 2 1/4 inches down. And so I had all these tags cut already. And I was just like, I cannot use these. You don't do watercolor. No wonder. So I was getting ready. And see, I'd even drawn the lines on them before I decided, oh, these are not going to work. They suck. But I didn't want to throw the tags away because I'd already cut them and had little edges cut off and everything. So I thought, okay, I'll just do little ring tags. You know, just do the tags and put them on a ring. And so I thought, okay, it'll be like a like Dee Dee's idea book or something, so that I have a reference of quick art that I can do on envelopes, because I decorate envelopes when I send you guys out Happy Mail or whatever. And some of you'll recognize this. I already used that design, but I like it. I think it's pretty and cute. So I'm going to use this as a little ring. Okay, this is what I was talking about, Dee Dee. Ring tags. I don't think my IG is private. I'm sure it's not. Yeah, because I get some real creeps following me. There's little mushrooms. Little flower. This is what I was going to do today, is just draw a bunch of little doodle flowers. And we may do that still. Butterfly wings. Use a huge ring. Okay, but this one's pretty big. Look how many tags already fit on that, Dee Dee. How huge a ring do I need? That's more than I'm going to do in a lifetime. And your envelope was beautiful. But I do generally. So this will be like quick watercolor, quick designs that you can just do quickly. So, and I don't know if I'll ever do it. I mean, the size of an embroidery hoop, you have lost your mind, Dee Dee. I'm sorry, but you have lost your mind. Then I have to find a place to keep it. This one's real easy to find a place to keep. But it'll be a fun little ring tag of all art, won't it? All swatches and tags. Okay. I'll see if I can find a ring the size. I'll put it on my Hobby Lobby list because I have to go to Hobby Lobby this week. Well, I don't have to. I'm putting it on my list right now. A big ring. It's on the list. Along with the wood for my paint box. But yeah, we got to go. I think it's Thursday. We go to Joplin for Robert's or lanyard on my neck. She's losing her mind. Dee Dee has officially lost her mind right here in my stream. Anyway, yeah, we go back for Robert's follow-up appointment this weekend or this Thursday, I guess. Is that the 11th? Let me see. Today's the 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah, I guess the 11th we go. Yeah, and then the 12th is his birthday. You're laughing instead of sleeping. You like the Focus You Freak tag? That's because my camera won't focus. And most of you in chat need to focus. That too. All right, so now it's on to doing what we're going to do. So, okay, Dee Dee, since you got the bright idea that I'm going to work with this tissue paper, tell me what product I'm going to use on it. And while you do that, I'll clean up some of this mess. Because Eileen was going to have me doing acrylic ink. Which I can get out the acrylic inks, but I was going to use it in the book that we did the string pulls in. Whatever ink ET says. Okay, ET, it's your call. Melody should be sleeping. It's middle of the night for her. All right, we'll do it on this first. Well, maybe we'll put it in this book because I got this book out. This was the book that we did, the acrylic inks. Oh, okay, that was just splatter prevention. Yeah, these were acrylic ink pulls on magical backgrounds. Some of them. I could throw that away. Eileen, I'm throwing this away. So here's some of our string pulls. That one's really pretty. Yeah, we did the string pulls in this book. So if we played with acrylic ink, I was going to play in here again. Some of these came out really cool. I have to admit, they came out really cool. You haven't slept from last night and it's 2 a.m. Oh, you poor thing. I wish Dee Dee was on the phone. I'd have her sing you a lullaby. She's getting good at that singing stuff. I'm not good. I'm not a good singer. Okay, and this is just paper towels glued down. All right, should I glue down some of that tissue paper? We can work on the in-between pages because they were leaking through, so I skipped pages. All right, I have a ton of the FW inks. This is why I'm resistant to buying more inks, because look at the inks I already have. I have every ink known to man. Some of them are shimmery. Some are just flat. I'm getting them all out. Okay, what does the yes mean? Is that one iridescent? I'm not a huge fan of the iridescent ones, but what the heck. These were like $1.50 when Hobby Lobby had its clearance sale. So I bought all of them. I don't know why my white Bombay is over there. I do have the white FW ink too. But the Doc Martens are so much better. Glue the tissue down. Okay. And that one's black. Don't want. Oh, that's black pearlescent. So that one might not be too bad. We don't want the sepia. Purple. Red. Okay, that's probably. Here's green iridescent. All right, if we can't find colors out of those, there's something wrong with us. And then we'll get the gold out too. I forget I have that gold. And then I also have a bunch of the Liquitex inks. So I actually like these Liquitex better than the FW. Okay, I'm going to glue it down with matte medium, I mean, because that's the easiest way. Keep it in one piece, or you want me to tear it up? Got to get these out of the way. I can't trash them out. Oh, and then I did go to Ian's. The Art Bar group had a stream-a-thon this weekend. And excuse me, so I did attend when Ian came on, and I started painting with him his owl. But then my phone rang and I answered it, which I shouldn't have. But this was really fun, painting along with Ian. Now I'm going to go back and see if I can find the recording to finish it. The Matisse ink. Yeah, it was fun. It was just fun to paint along with Ian. And, oh, I can't think who was on. He had somebody on with him. Dorinda, I don't know. Oh, you saw me there? Yeah. But it was fun to paint along with him until my phone rang. I know I left that tissue paper out somewhere. There it is, under the book. Duh. All right, we're going to use the butterfly one. And I'm just going to tear it. And we'll see what we end up with. Danina, yeah, it was, and I should know her name. Danina, I don't know. I should know her name. I'm embarrassed that I can't say her name right now. Danina, okay, yeah. I was going to say, I'm just so embarrassed that I can't think of her name. And she was arting on his channel. And then he was painting the owl. So And then my phone rang and I got sidetracked, and that was that. That was the end of that. Okay, so we're just going to collage with this paper. I like collaging with paper towel or tissue paper. Thanks, Gail. I try and keep this butterfly intact. Kind of. Well, never mind. No, I'm not. This is hard to rip. It definitely does not want to rip. What else did I do this weekend? I didn't do anything really this weekend. After I hurt my ankle, I was just like, that's it. Somebody's trying to tell me, stay inside. So I stayed pretty quiet all weekend. And it's only, what, a couple weeks till Easter. I got to figure out Easter. All right. We've got a pile of stuff. We're going to just start slapping stuff down, gluing it in, and then we're going to start doing inks on top of it. Where's my Kaka blue glue brush? Okay, here we go. Can you guys see okay? Is the lighting okay? I know it's a little dark. I could turn that off. That might help the lighting a little bit. Puts me in the dark, but oh well. And this is just golden matte medium. For what little bit extra you pay for the golden, in my humble opinion, it's worth it. Because it's so nice. And everything works well on top of it. So, yep, don't be bashful. God, Dee Dee's going to watch me collage and just go, oh my God, girl, what is wrong with you? Oh, don't go over this twice. You'll get that. I'm going to do both sides, but I'm not going to put glue in the middle of the book, I don't think. I might. What do I know? It's not going to lift up well either, so when you decide a place, you better be ready to put it down. This is going to be so pretty, I won't want to put anything on top of it. I like all the layers, though. Your yard did look really pretty though, Dee Dee. You might have missed where I went out to start on mine and I sat on my ankle, you know, your ankle bone on a rock. And I thought I chipped a bone or something.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
All right.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Might be somebody we can jack with. Bristow. I know everybody there.
Idiot is attempting.
Hello? God, they hung up on me. Why don't any of these people want to talk to me? I got to talk to one of them. Called on Robert's phone over the weekend. It was one of those Microsoft. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun until finally the guy got so tired of me, he hung up on me. I had so much fun with him though. I love when the Microsoft people call, like your computer has viruses, you need to call us and get it fixed. Only when he said, do you want to answer this? And I said, well, duh. So I answered it, and you press 1 to get connected. So I did that. And that poor guy, he was just like, he'd say, press this, press the Windows button and your Alt key. Okay, I did that. Okay, what happened? Nothing. Did you push at the same time? Well, yes, you told me to. Pretty soon, he was so frustrated with me. He was just like, ah, and hung up on me. And I wanted to call back and say, your butthead guy just hung up on me and my computer's flashing. It's ready to explode. Yeah, I'm okay. Apparently, I do have a reputation, Joycey, because none of them will talk to me, and it kind of hurts my feelings because I really am. I try to be a really nice, friendly person, and I appreciate their help a lot. I don't know why they don't want to talk to me. But the poor serious girl yesterday, she was really having a bad day at work after talking to me. Have you ever noticed, I was just going to cancel our Sirius subscription because it's in my car. I don't drive it that much, and I can't see spending money to listen to music. When I drive the car, once a week? So I thought, I'm not paying for Sirius Radio anymore, And every 6 months, I'd have to call and Jew them down in price, and I'd get it for like $5 a month. And I think, oh, $5 a month, I don't mind that. Robert likes the Willie Nelson station. And so, oh, what the heck. But then I just decided that's crazy. He doesn't ever drive my car anymore, hardly ever. I'm just not going to pay for it anymore. So you try and call and cancel, right? And of course, the girl is trained, and I know she's trained to retain customers. I know that's her job. I get it. But the bad thing with her was I had called and I'd been talking to one guy, and we got cut off. So I didn't get my cancellation done, right? And then I had to call him back, which made me in not a very good mood. Focus here. What? You are too funny. Jenna, add some of the tea bag pieces. Okay, I will do that, Eileen. Good idea. So anyway, I had to call them back. And by then, I just wasn't happy. I just wanted to cancel. I didn't want to go through the sales pitch. Just cancel it. Let's be done. I got other stuff to do. And so I had to give her a lecture on, okay, if you're willing to offer me such great prices as a customer who's ready to leave, why didn't you love me enough when I was a customer to offer me these great prices? If you can answer that question for me, I'll renew my subscription. Why is it that a long-term customer such as myself, I've had that Sirius radio for like 60 months now. Why is it that you screw your long-term customers, but give customers who are quitting or new customers the greatest rates? You answer me that, and I'm staying. You can tell your boss you retained a customer. Well, you know, I didn't get any kind of answer that was satisfactory. But does that piss you guys off too? That they'll offer a great rate to a new customer or a customer who's ready to leave, but me as a long-term loyal customer, AT&T did it to me all the time. Yeah, that just makes me mad. And then I was not in a great mood after I got cut off from that other guy, so. And we had a real sick troll there for a second, but no worries. I hit him, but I did not remove him. So somebody else needs to go ban him. Okay. Yeah, I hit his comment, but I didn't ban him. So, all right, Eileen, I've got a couple of the tea bag pieces on there. Whew. She was ready to have a conniption fit. This is really pretty. So it bugs you too? Yeah, it really bugs the hell out of me. Hi, Jilly. If you love me so much, you would offer me your best price for being a loyal customer, not a customer who's ready to leave. I won't miss Sirius Radio. I did like the Jimmy Buffett station, but not enough to pay for it. And the thing is, I can hook up my own iPod to the car anyway. So, I mean, I can get my own favorite music already. You got a Samsung Galaxy 9 for free for being a good customer? Well, maybe you're a better customer than me. I pay my bills on time and always in full. I don't know, just makes me mad. Okay, we'll start with that and see where we go. All right, what else do you guys want me to bitch about? If it gets wrinkles, I don't care. And I'm not going to say that Jean's not going to stream today, but she went in to get some shots this morning. And so I know she has a long wait for her ride home. So I don't know if Jean will be streaming today or not. And she said she wasn't sure either. So I'm going to put, since this one, the pages are showing behind it, I'm going to protect it a little bit. I'm going a little bit off the edges, and I'll cut it off after it's all dried. This is not your Dee Dee collage, okay? Get it? This is tear it up and glue it back down so that it doesn't look like what it originally looked like. Because if I wanted it to look like Finn's paper, I would have just glued it all down in one piece, right? Oh, she has to elevate her legs and ice them, so she's not gonna stream. I'm not surprised. I mean, and just even for her probably going into the hospital and waiting for a ride and everything, it's a whole lot different than you and I who jump in the car and go. And you know, I admire her for her tenacity, if nothing else. She's a trooper. I'm a whiner. I love the way the matte medium feels after it's dry too on top of collage. I like the way that feels. Hey, Julie, did I even say hi to you? I did get some of the big faces too, so maybe I'll paste some of that face paper in here too and play on it. Okay, we've only got a couple more pieces and then we're got all this done, and we'll dry it. All right, we got a couple of the butterflies right on top. Mm. All right, one last piece. We'll stick it up here. Okay. Oh, I got to put the tea bags on there. We'll see what the tea bags do. right in the middle of the page. They better do something cool. Okay, I'm going to have you guys hang on just a minute. I'm going to go get a Tums. I'm having really bad heartburn.
You're not screaming?
I am screaming.
I'm going to go cash the check.
Okay.
And try to get a piece of big PVC
Okay.
around the apple tree.
Oh, good. It needs it. Okay, cool.
What's it like out there? Is it cool?
Oh, it's beautiful. You won't need a jacket. You don't need anything. It's beautiful.
Cool.
Hi, sweet Robert.
What?
Eileen said hi, sweet Robert.
Tell her hi.
She can hear you.
How are you, Eileen?
I haven't had any jalapeno M&Ms today, though. I bought those the other day. I don't know what it is. Don't know. But my stomach's been kind of messed up all morning. No big deal. I will live. She said fine, and you? He's been okay. He has to put up with me every day. So how fine can he really be? I mean, that's a stupid question. He's a good egg, that one. Yeah, so true. All right, what do we want to do on this? Looking in the camera, it looks really cool. I have to say, I've got to get this dry. Hopefully I've got all the pieces. Ooh, now see, here's one that's not glued down at all. My bad. He's going on a quest to find coffee ice cream for us. I hope he finds some. We still have some. I mean, it's not like I'm in danger of not having the shaky milk this Friday, but we can't let it get too low, right? Dee Dee's going to give me colors to use. Okay. This is so pretty. The colors on this are so pretty. I'm not sure how we can really improve it, frankly. Because these earthy colors, this is perfect for me. Okay, I'm going to use my heat gun real quick.
You what, honey? Oh.
I'm talking to them. Yeah, just coffee ice cream. Look for that.
Got it coming.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye. Okay, you have to keep in mind that I'm going to be using these acrylic inks, so I may or may not have those colors. Yeah, right. That's why you don't ask Joycey. But I agree with you, Dee Dee. Those are the colors that are needed. And I'm not sure. Make it look like amber fossils. Yeah, that would be way cool. I know you would use green, blue, and orange. Everybody knows that. In fact, when I went and looked at Shauna's video, Eileen, I was skipping ahead to where she started using the inks, and you glue green, blue, and orange. Yeah, look at the Distress Oxide ink pads. Yeah, I could use those. But I was just going to try and use the FW inks. But let's see. I could maybe mix some up. I love the way this feels. This feels so cool. How watercolor would work on it. We can try. I think the matte medium would repel them. Or just sit on top. But the oxide might look really cool. Not completely dry, but while I look for the other products, it can be drying. No, no, no watercolors. Oh my God. Let me see what I've got out here. A lot of the bright, bright colors. I could maybe mix that with a little bit of the, I do have sepia. I don't have burnt sienna. I'm almost sure I do not. Not even in the Bombay. I do have, of course, the hydrous isn't going to work either. I'm thinking, you guys. I have yellow ochre. Yay, me. All right. We're going to try both. Oh, and I have the transparent burnt sienna. Yeah, baby. You didn't mean for me to use it. Why not, Joyce? See, that might look really cool on here. How do you learn if you don't try at least? This, the yellow ochre kind of looks like baby poop. I'm going to mix it in this little container here. Get out a baby wipe. Never far away. All right, we'll just do a little bit up here and see. Oh, that's really yellow. Pretty though. I was thinking more of a, okay, hang on. And this dropper isn't working, so I got to get a pipette. If you don't shake these things regularly, though, those little stoppers get real plugged up. But have no fear. We have pipettes. If you order these off Amazon, you get 1,000. Burnt sienna. Yeah, I think I like the burnt sienna better. All right, this dropper is going to work. I'm just doing a little bit. I don't want to do the whole page until I know what it's going to look like. Drop the ink on there and then spritz with water, okay? We've got water too. We'll let it run down a little bit then. And then smear it with a baby wipe. We'll go all the way around the edge and leave the center maybe. You know what my hands are going to look like? OMG. It's pretty. See, amber, I know. Okay, now this is really, really cool. See how the tea bag is taking the ink differently than the tissue paper with the matte medium? I didn't know. That's kind of why I wanted to stick it on there, just to see. Baby wipes, silly. Yeah, I know. But I don't want to absorb it all up because it's really just sitting there, Dee Dee. But here we go. Yeah, see, if I do it with the baby wipe, I suck it all up, Dee Dee. I'm going to have to dry it a little bit. I'll show you so you see what I'm talking about. Here's the baby wipe. There's the ink. If I start moving it, see how I pick it up? Don't want to do that. I'm going to do the amber all the way around the edge, like an inked edge. And then we could add other colors or do whatever we want inside. Yeah, I like the way, now I wish I had done more. And it's not too late. I can still do that. Because there's one, if you can see how it's sucking up the ink. I'm not sure if I want to do drippage or not. Yeah, the tea bags really, really take that color. Like I could do them with the baby wipe, but the paper towel or the, see, I'm gonna have to dry this with heat gun. That's the nice thing about acrylic inks is they do dry really quickly, very nicely. Where's the other brown? Maybe I didn't get it out. Fossils in amber. I know that's what it looks like right now. I don't know what, did I get the sepia out? Oh, I have Payne's Gray too. I forget that because it's at the back of the drawer always. I must have gotten it out, so it must be in that big pile of crap. No, there it is. See, whenever anybody says amber, I have a sister-in-law named Amber, and she actually collects amber. So if you ever want to get Amber a gift, it's easy to get her a gift because she collects it. I just want to see what this is, the FW. Terra Rosa. And this one's not working. Oh, there, now it's going to work. It's going to be, I think, a little bit darker. I just want to see because the first one I used was the Liquitex transparent. This is going to be the FW. It should be more opaque. And I can always wipe it off because it's just sitting on top, right? And maybe that's what Dee Dee was thinking with the opaque one. I might be, nope, it's going to come right off too. So yeah, the FW is going to be more opaque and the Liquitex is more transparent. So I'm going to wipe some of that off. But it's a nice color too. It's a very nice color. What would be, Dee Dee, when you first said yellow ochre, did you mean to look more waxy? Your stepdaughter is Amber Dawn. Yeah, there's for a while Amber was a hugely, hugely popular name. Okay, this is slowly drying. One nice thing that I'm noticing, like over here, maybe you can't see it, is where I've got multiple layers. It looks like it's darker where I have multiple layers of the tissue. So that's kind of cool. I didn't expect that. I just expected it to sit right on top, or it's showing the edges really nicely. And I'm not sure. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to dry this real quick. And then see if it moves after it's dry. It should not, because it is acrylic. Hi, little sister Cheryl. Be thinking about what we want to do on top of this now. I'm really liking this. It looks way cool. Hi, Sherry. Okay, if I was a person who journaled, you know, like wrote stories or something, I think it would be nice at this point if you put like a sheet of vellum or something where this would show through, and then write on this portion of it. That's what I think would be really good. Add some rod pieces. Oh. We can do that. It's drying lighter than it was, so that's nice. Vellum, yeah. All right, there's a few little moist places left, but for the most part, it's pretty dry. Gorgeous ancient paint. Hi, Jan. Sharon. You should have a go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add some of those rod pieces that Eileen sent, because I want to see how they behave. And try not to touch my white cabinets. And I might add some more tea bag because I like the way they took the color. Okay, here we've got, let's use that one that I already tore apart because it matches kind of. And then some with this dark on it. I like this dark right here. She's going to have me ordering this crap. I know she is. I gotta peel this apart. Get some more layers. I've never ever seen anything like these, Eileen. I have to say that. This is a whole unique thing for me. Can't say that I've ever seen anything like this. It's very cool though. And the layers are thin, thin, thin. Like you can get just like thread-like thin. She's got me playing with different stuff today, Jan. This is a silk pod, and you have to know about silkworms. I don't know anything about them. Everything I know I learned from Eileen. So that should tell you a lot. Okay, here we go. I think I've got another layer. I could say that about shopping too. Everything I've learned from Eileen. Dorothy, and you've been using them for years. Yeah, see, it's a rod, not a pod. Get it right. Okay, sorry, Eileen. God, I just got my butt chewed. Got to be able to see here. God, can you imagine us in the same room? We would actually have to start drinking, Eileen. I'm pretty sure. There, I finally got a nice little thin layer off. See how thin and delicate they are? Yikes. There would have to be a lot of depends in the house. This is an endurance test. If you pull or carefully into really thin layers, then layer them, you can make silk paper. Oh, cool. Do you know what kind of paper you use to print papers for the journals? Hi, love to quilt. I'll try and answer your question, but I need something more specific than that. Do you know what kind of paper you use to print the papers for journals? Every journal has a different kind of paper. There's thousands of different kinds of paper, is the deal. And you make your paper determination based on what you're going to use it for. So you may have a writing journal, in which case it doesn't matter really what kind of paper you use. The more cotton fiber, the nicer the paper, the more expensive the paper. If you're going to draw, then again, it just depends. Some people like drawing on 20-pound copy paper. If you're going to be using ink, they do make a paper specifically for inks and markers that is beautiful, nice paper. So it depends on what you're going to be using it for. Love to quilt. If I know what you're going to be using it for, I could sure give you recommendations for some good paper. But yeah, there are some beautiful papers out there. I'm breaking this into little tiny pieces, Eileen, but that's okay. We're going to use them anyway. I like how they, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like woven, but it's almost like, yeah, I guess woven would be as close a word as I could say as anything. If you're going to watercolor, I am a firm believer now. Like, I'd heard other people say it, but I don't think I truly appreciated it until I did it myself. 100% cotton paper for watercolor is about the only way to go. I will say that with all certainty. Bye, Gail. Watch your mail on Thursday. I don't know how much of this I need, so I'll just set that aside for right now. I don't want to use all that gold because I like it a lot. That I want to leave like that. But you can see how it's kind of interwoven like that, one direction and then another direction. So I don't know if I have multiple layers there or what the deal is. Glue brush. E. Okay, I can shut this off now. I'm not sure what to expect doing this. Get back there. Oh my gosh. I'm going to definitely need Kathy's lilac soap today. Or not lilac, lavender. And a craft scrubby. Okay, when it gets wet, you can expand it too. That's why it looked like a smush slug. And I guess I could make it like as flat or as lumpy as I want, it looks to me. You can add some gold over the pieces. Smoosh slug. That's what it looks like. Did you see that one on Eileen's? Whatever she posted. It's been a few days now. It was before before Colleen ordered the silk pods that she got. She posted it. It looked like a giant smush slug to me. That's probably why I got some in the mail, because my ignorance was totally showing. That one looks like stray cat hairs. Yeah, that looks like a hairball. Roxy, you missed that, unfortunately. I'm not being mean. Honestly, that's what it looked like, Eileen, and you know it too. You're just being you. But yeah, that one looks like a hairball right there. But I'm probably going to really like the texture. And I like when the little hairs get all splayed out. I do like that, actually. It's all good. It's all good. Here, we're going to add some dark to that. We're going to layer it up, see what happens then. You have to have a cat to appreciate a good hairball. I think she sent these to me just so she could make fun of me. Remember, you're using pure silk. Oh, that's right. I forgot. God, if my cat ever starts puking up pure silk hairballs, I'm going to do everything I can to keep her alive forever. Okay, now that one's really cool because you can kind of see as it expands out. Let's see if we can expand it out further while it's wet. Yes, we can. Cool, cool, cool. So what, these are imported from Japan or something? Isn't it Japan that has all the silkworms? I'm going to probably show exactly how stupid I am now. I don't know where silkworms live. I think it's Japan. Monetize those fur balls for real, Dee Dee, and you would have double the monetization because you've got 2 of them. So would Eileen. Like, you guys would get rich twice as fast as me. I am trying to keep it somewhat flat just because the book goes on the shelf and I don't want a big old wad in the middle of it. All right, I'm going to put this over. Okay, we're just going at this willy-nilly because I have no clue what we're doing next. We're just playing with the stuff Eileen sent. But so far, I'm pretty cool with it. I'm A-OK. Okay, this one's thicker. I didn't separate it, but it's okay. I'm going to leave it like it is after I tear it a little bit. Not reading chat. You could sell it on eBay. People sell rabbit poo and bat guano. Get out of here, Julie. Are you kidding me? Why did they sell that? Do you know? Probably fertilizer? I don't know. You know, it's too late in my life to want money that bad, I guess. Because I ain't doing no bat guano or hairballs. In fact, I spend extra money to make sure that I don't have to deal with hairballs. Not that it works. All right. Does that look crazy weird? Fertilizer, especially the bat guano. Turkey is #1. Japan is #2 in soap production. See, you come to my streams and you learn stuff like that. Hello. China also, okay. All right, let me dry this again real quick because I'm not sure what we're going to do next. So Eileen better be thinking quick. Thinking quick, thinking quick. This does look really cool. I do like it. Hi, Dee Dee. Have a great afternoon. I think I'm going to start 1984 tonight. So you better be on your toes, girl. Okay, that is not laying down nice. So let me see if I can fix that real quick. Okay, that's better. If I put the vellum on top of this, there's something about this, you know, like ripped out the vellum so that this really sunk back into the background. It really, really reminds me of Nick Bantock. Okay. All right, I think they're all pretty much pushed down. Hi, Kathy. Thanks. Sophia. I like Sophia. For the first time in my life, this page would look awesome with some bugs. Stamped images of bugs usually isn't my stuff, but it would look awesome. Bugs would look good. I'd have to talk to my friend Eileen. She's the bug expert. Giant cockroaches. Bug charms. I really, well, or another thing I was going to say that I could do to push this kind of into the background, to make like a writing surface on, is some white acrylic, watered down. I might try that, depending on what Eileen wants me to do next. It's feeling real leathery. Yeah, it feels really cool. That's what I was thinking, Kathy, is that I could either brush or I could brayer it on too. So he could hear how Alexa kept wanting you to shop. We were laughing. Yeah. Okay, that's probably dry enough. It's damp, but it's okay. It feels really, really cool. I love the way a page with matte medium feels. I just love it. It's so awesome. Look at how just yummy it is. It gets really yummy. All right, Eileen, you're up. I've been braying with ink to push stuff back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We finally got Alexa to cooperate today. We were adding doorbell and thermostat. I don't know. I don't think I want a thing in my house that bitches at me. I do enough for everybody. I don't want to have to compete with Alexa. How about that? I don't need competition in my house. Eileen, what do you want us to do next? It's looking very cool. And it just feels so awesomely. Of course, writing on top of that would be really hard. I should have thought of that before I added it, but we can always do a second page. Do whatever, but I want gold mica over the rod pieces. You want gold mica, gold mica, gold mica. Well, okay, I'll tell you the gold that I have. I have the De La Rowney gold. Don't know if it has, well, I don't think it has mica in it. I can use the that other watercolor, the gold watercolor. What do I have up here? I thought I had some gold up here. Oops. That's embossing powder. Here's the FW gold. Oh, look it. I had two of these, I guess. Are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. Not inks. I don't have any mica pieces, Eileen. I don't have that stuff. And I'm not buying any, so just don't go get me a link or anything. I'm trying to think. I don't have, oh, you mean the mica. I do have, okay, now I don't have mica, but I have the mega flakes. I'm a mess. You're telling me. I do have the mega flakes, the foil like, but I don't have flakes. Yeah, I don't need all that technology. Don't get me a link. Oh, good. That's good news. Yes, flakes or whatever. All right. So with the flakes, thinking, oh, that came out of the box, I guess. Thinking. All right, I'm going to use the gold flake then. But I'm going to use this. Okay, so I have to get pieces. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to work. I'll use the flitter glue and some of this just leftovers so that it doesn't look too perfect. How about that? And to spread the flutter glue, this is indigo blue sold Mega Flakes. A lot of you, I'm sure, have seen them. But I don't want it perfect, so I'm just going to rub that on. And then flutter glue is kind of like any of the other glues. You've kind of got to let it get a little bit tacky before you put the Mega Flake foils on it. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to, that one probably wasn't. Yeah, it's not tacky enough yet. If you have the glue, why not use the flakes? Because they're a big fat freaking mess, CB, is why. And I just thought I could just use this. I do have the flakes, but I was just going to use this so then it wouldn't look that perfect. And I'm only getting glue on the high parts, right? I might end up having to do it because, okay, I'm getting a little bit. I might end up having to get the flakes out. Get some gold translucent paints with the gold mica flakes. Get some golden translucent paints with the golden mica flakes. I'm not going to do that, Eileen. Sorry. Sorry. All right. This glue I know gets tacky really fast. Eileen and her ideas. Where did I put my burnisher? There it is. All right, it's taken the gold. Is that what you want, Eileen? And I can get the Mega Flakes out, but if any of you have the Mega Flakes, you know what I'm talking about when I say they're a mess. They are a flippin' mess. But this is getting gold here and there, so that's pretty much what I had envisioned. It's probably not what Eileen had envisioned, but it's what I had. So, okay, so this is what she envisioned. You have them and you love them. I think that's awesome. There, that's kind of what I wanted. This down here where it's just gold, looks like the gold is kind of peeking through. That was kind of what I had envisioned. And by using this imperfect foil, I can't get a perfect image, so that's perfect because I didn't want it. Now look at, I have gold on that. Oh, yeah, before you're done doing this whole foil thing, I'm just telling you. You mean the indigo blue ones? You use them in a box and save the scraps. Yes, Safia, that's the ones I'm talking about. The indigo blue Mega Flakes. When they first came out, I just thought they were amazing. And I am not a gold, what did I do with the lid to this? Yeah, I'm not a gold glittery kind of person, but I just love the way they look. And I think I saw them the first time at Wee Sarah's house. We haven't seen Wee Sarah in a long, long time. Oh, I need to keep that note because I know I'll forget what silk rods are. Oh, well, she'll tell me. But yeah, I think I saw Wee Sarah using them. And then I won some at Jonna and Darcy's stream. So that's how I ended up with them, because when it came time to order them and I thought of myself with these gold things, I would have gone, that ain't happening. Never mind. But then when I won them from Jonna and Darcy, I thought, oh, that's fun. Oh, she popped into a stream the other day. Yeah, see, that's what I think too, Eileen. A little bit adds more than a lot. But the thing is, they get kind of static electricity. The Mega Flakes do. When you use them. And then they stick to your hands, and pretty soon they're all up your arms. They're on your dog, your cat, your husband. They're in your food. It's just like, oh my gosh. That's why I don't get the Mega Flakes out. And I did go ahead and put a dryer sheet in with mine, hoping it would take the static electricity out a little bit, because it was just like, oh my God, these things are everywhere. Like, you could not rid yourself of them. So that's why I don't get them out, except on special occasions, which is never. Wee Sarah was first. Yeah. Yeah, Wee Sarah. I think I saw her do them first. And she was really good at them, but she had the same problem with the static. She had them everywhere. All right. Is that enough gold, Eileen? Wouldn't mind actually a little bit more on this one. It's just not tacky enough yet. Okay, see, like that's how I wanted it, kind of imperfect. And I miss Wee Sarah too. I really do. I'm foil flake challenged. If it was something I loved, it would be different. But it's not something I love. So, hi, Azure. Yeah, I put them in a big container. So when I use them, I can work inside that container. But yeah, it doesn't matter. They'll end up everywhere. I promise you. I'm not even hosing you a little bit. It's like using shake glitter. Like, you think you've got it contained and you're not going to be wearing it for the rest of your life. But before you know it, like, you're drying your hair and shimmer comes puffing out everywhere. That's how it is. Okay. Eileen said that's enough. So I'm glad that's enough. And it's going to stay. It's not going to rub off. And if it does, that's okay too. Oh, there's a hunk of glue. I don't want that there. That's going to collect dirt. Let's see. Where's that baby wipe? What did I do with my baby wipe? I thought I had one. Oh, I probably threw it away. No, there it is. Cleaning the glue off. But yeah, see, I can even rub on it and the gold won't come off. So that's cool. Yeah, that does look cool, Eileen, I have to say. Or Hubs wears it, yeah. Goes to work with glitter in his mustache. Okay. I'm still thinking I might want to push this whole thing back with a brayer of white. Would that be horrible? Because the sad thing is, if we do that, there's no coming back from that. I suppose I could put it on a baby wipe and maybe wipe it on one little edge and see. Let's see. Here's some white ink. Let's try the white ink in a small area and see. We can always wash it off, right? You do whatever you want. Thank you, Eileen. Where'd my little cup go? These inks that have, like the opaque ones, you really got to shake them for them to keep that opaque. Yeah, see that? I can tell that's not thick enough yet. I haven't mixed it all up. That's all right. We're going to just try it. I can always wipe it off. Can you see it down there? Is that knocking it back a little bit? Or is it hard to tell? Let's knock it back a little bit. I'm not sure I'm liking that, so I'll wipe it off. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm liking that at all. I like the nice vibrant color, I guess. Because you guys didn't answer. Pretty baby wipe. All right, not sure what I want to do next. Yeah, see, I kind of like how it looks now, too. I'm not sure I want to do much to it. Just going to do a little experiment. Nope, too yellow. That does kind of make it look a little bit older. I might add some of that here and there. This is the yellow ochre that Dee Dee had talked about. But I want to be careful around the silk pods and stuff because it's going to stay. Okay, yeah, I do like that. I'm not sure if I want to put anything on top or not. Do another page with the baby wipe. You almost could. Yeah, that just made it look older, so I didn't get silk pods. I got silk rods. Eileen sent me some, Kathy. I didn't get the silk pods. She sent me some of these rods, and she had already dyed them. And that's what these are. One was really dark, and then I used this one where she had, it looks like burnt sienna that she had put on here with the dark and the reddish color. And she sent also some tea bags. You'll have to look at the, yeah, because it's rods. It's not pods, it's rods. You guys got the pods that you could put little things in. I'm going to get another baby wipe. Let's see if I can wipe this up just a little bit more. Yeah, she dyed them for me. She's nice that way. I hope she went to the bathroom. Didn't hear me say that. Okay, yeah, it's taking a little bit more off, so that's cool. And the matte medium has this stuff like seriously glued down. Like it's not coming up at all. The rods and the tea bags. I'm not sure what I want to do on top of this now. Because what I kind of envision is some like old-fashioned handwriting. Yeah, I like the yellow on it. Kind of just goes with it. And I agree, like Lena, like it does something about this page, reminds me of bugs, but I don't know why. Cameron Laguno, can I have mod? No, you cannot. On my left, near the center, there's a person. Oh, right here. Yeah, the face, the hair, the body. I see it, Joycey. I see the person. Cameron, if you're here to talk about art with us, we'd love for you to stay. If you're here to be disruptive, I'll ask one of the mods to remove you. So, you know, if you come in and you behave, you can stay, okay? Silk hair teabag body. Yeah, right here. I see it. So I'm not sure. Do we want to do another page just for the hell of it? Let's do another page while I think about what to do with that one. I'll use another sheet of the, let's use the tissue paper that has the faces. I think I have it in the other room. Let me go look real quick. If not, we're going to use the lunar one. What did I do with it? Those are roses. You guys, I hid it from myself. So I'll have to just use what's here until I remember where I put it. Unless I put it up here. Hang on just a second. Nope, that's rice paper. Well, another thing we could do, yeah, I'll have to look for that. I could use the Timmy tissue. And we can ink on the Timmy tissue because I love it a lot. Wonder what I did with that. and it might be sitting here right in front of my face. And I thought this rose napkin might look really pretty too, because I haven't put it away. So have to decide what we want to do. Wonder what I did with it. I know I didn't put it down with the other tissues. I don't think I sent it all to Eileen. It will look so much better when you order the Doc Martens. All right, we're going to, just so we can play with the FW inks, I'm going to do this on Timmy tissue. And I'm just going to lay it down. I'm not going to collage it. I'm just going to lay it right down like this. And then only I like that better with the big numbers. All right. I'm really going to have to figure out what I did with that. Does anybody else do that? Like get something new, put it away, and then can't find it? Boy, that annoys me about myself. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put matte medium on the top of this. Of course, it's going to soak through anyway, so I might as well. Might as well. Now we'll just put the acrylic inks down and spray it with water and see how it works. It seems like we did that before, Eileen. I don't remember, but it seems like we did. I could be full of it. I probably ought to do both sides of the paper, though. I like double page spreads. I'm not big on single page spreads in my journal. Just not. Sorry, dudes. Did I leave in the Beast? Oh, no, it's too big for the Beast. Yeah, no, I haven't put it in the Beast. But I do have an air bubble under there that I wish would go away. That's in there really, really good. All righty. I think I got that down pretty good. Have you ever seen a more pitiful glue brush anywhere? Pop it with a pen. Yeah, it went ahead and mellowed out. I mean, yeah, that should be enough. Trying to work fast because this matte medium dries really, really fast. Check out that. Tore it right so it matched up. Can you believe that? That would never happen again in 5 million years. No, that's where it actually was torn before. Just jiving you guys. All right, we're going to do the page in Eileen's colors because sometimes that works out. So I already know what Eileen's colors are. They're blue, green, and orange. And I do have all those colors in acrylic ink. So, yep. I think I should dry the matte medium first, though. I hope Melanie went to sleep. Hi, Teresa. Hope you had a good nap. Okay, in one of the classes you're taking with Tony Burt, she used matte medium to adhere the gold leaf. Works great. Oh, I imagine it would. But gold leaf that's like really, that's like paper thin. I think it's really hard to work with, isn't it, Eileen? If I'm thinking of the right stuff, and I'm pretty sure I am. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick, and then we're going to go for the colors. And this is not even remotely close to what I had planned to do today. But that's good. I like being flexible. You sang to her, Joyce? Poor thing. I'm kidding. Yeah, it comes in sheets. Yeah, I know what you're talking about then. All right. Mostly dry. It'll be all right. All right. Blue, green, and orange. All right. For the orange, I'm going to use actually the Indian yellow. It's more like a yellow orange. And if Eileen doesn't like that, she better scream now, which she will. I know she will. She's not bashful. Because the other orange I have is flame orange. I mean, it's really, really, really orange. It's almost more red. That's dark green. I think that this dark green is so yummy. That's pearlescent. Don't want pearlescent. That's more like, this is emerald green. I'm thinking this dark green with that. And then the processed cyan. I wonder if it would work for the gold transfer foils too. I imagine it would, Eileen, but you'd have to like let it sit and get real tacky first. Because that's what makes those gold foils work, at least in my world. Unless you just laid it on there and let it dry. I don't know. Somebody a whole hell of a lot smarter than me is going to have to help you there, trying to figure out where this needs to be. There we go. Could you mix the two oranges? Yes, I can. I'll mix them on the page, though, rather than off the page. Okay, close up the matte medium. Get the water bottle close by. All right, I'm going to put something under this edge of the book to make it more flat so that the ink doesn't always just want to run downhill. So let's see, that should help there. Yeah, that's about flat. Good job. Okay. All right, where I'm just going to randomly. Should I put water down first or put the ink down and then? No, we're going to put the ink down first. All right, I'll put a drop of the darker orange in it, Joycey. Water first. Oh, look I did it just opposite of what she said. Crap. But not all of them. I'll do some of them. All right. Okay, and if I don't want it somewhere, I'm just going to pick it up, right? Like in the center of the book. Just pick that up. See, now how different. I know that Shauna's just went shh and did some crazy swirly stuff. And this is huge. I should have probably done it on a single sheet, smaller. But this spread, oh my giggles. I'll pick it up where I don't want it. If I had a paper towel around here, I have a napkin here. Sorry, focus, you freak. Might have gotten that too high. There we go. This is going to turn into moose poop. Yeah, it is. We're going to dry it between layers, though, Eileen. That light orange, God, man, it went everywhere. But if we dry it, that yellow should work well. It was that drop of darker orange that I added that's going to turn it into moose poop. That's all right. Where is another napkin? Yeah, see, you're not going to get it up completely, even if I wanted to. So I'll just clean it up a few places. I like the yellow. Okay, just heads up for Friday. I have a work dinner party thing for Tom's boss, who's retiring Friday night. So I'll stream Saturday night instead if no one else is streaming. Very cool, Colleen. Go have a ton of fun with Tom's work people. I really like you streaming on Friday evenings, though, because it makes Friday perfect. I can have my pizza and shaky milk just when I'm getting everything all cleaned up. Then you're on and I'm like, I'm so happy. And because I always laugh my head off at your house, always. So, yeah, sounds great. Gonna dry it. That petal may take a while. I might have to sop it up. Actually, when I used to have to go to like gyms, I didn't have to do a lot of work things. Hi, Kathy. For my company because I was a small branch and the headquarters was in Tulsa. But I had to do a lot with Jim's work people because he was management. I am going to admit it right now. I hope none of them watch. I hated it. Oh, God, I hated that. I'm using the FW acrylic. I don't have any of the PH Martins, Kathy, and I'm resisting buying them. So I'm seeing if these will do even remotely what Eileen wants me to have them for. Keep done. And I'm so glad you're going to be streaming on Thursdays, Kathy. Just makes me the happiest girl alive. Oh, that's a big old puddle. I'm sopping it up. I don't mind a little bit, but yeah, that was too much. There we go. Oh, that's better. All right, it's drying pretty good. Just another minute. I'll show you the page that we just, I'm not finished with it, but we were just playing with the inks and the Finnabar tissue paper. That's the page we just finished, Kathy. I like it. I like it a lot. It's got silk rods on it, tea bags, tissue, paint. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. Oh, and gold foil. Kick their asses, Eileen. You got your Posca pens? Oh yeah, Diana, that's the nice feature of Posca pens is that you can use them with acrylic. There aren't many pens that will write over acrylic paint. Posca pens will because they are also acrylic. So yeah. That's the beauty of them. Don't ever use a Sharpie on your acrylic paints. You will ruin your Sharpie. Hi, Jean. Is Ange here too? Hi, Ange. Hi, Christine. I hope your appointment went good, Jean. Are you're home in time to stream, Jean? I just wasn't sure if you were going to. So, yeah. Are you going to stream just because the animals in chat will want to know? And Ange, I would love to do your swap. It's just not a good time of year. So, okay, you put out a tweet that you weren't. Okay. For anybody who's interested in chat, Ange is hosting a ATC swap I think she said the new deadline is May 15th. And correct me if I'm wrong. And she needs 18 people to make it work. So the theme is something you love, or you can do anything you want. You can do one set of 9 identical ATCs, or 2 sets of 9 different, or 1 set of 18 the same. But you have to submit 18, and you don't have to do an extra because Ange is counting herself as one of the 18. And she's going to give it until Friday, I believe, before she decides. If she doesn't get enough people, she cancels. So, yeah. So, yeah, she said May 15th is the deadline. So that gives you, you know, a month and a half to get them done. So, hi, Marissa. And if you want to contact Ange, she's Ange's Place here on YouTube. And if you've never done an ATC swap, they're really fun. You just have to make 18 of one, 9 of 2 designs, send them in, and you get 18 different ones back from every person who joins the swap. So they're a lot of fun. But it doesn't work if you don't have the correct number of people. So you know, one thing you could do, Ange, is just reduce the number of cards to the number of participants you have, too. You can always do that. If you get 6, then they only have to make 6 cards. We've had some huge ATC swaps, huge. And I would definitely join up if it wasn't spring, but right now I got too much stuff outside to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get this dry. All right, next color, I'm just going to sop up the remaining wet orange, because I know anything that mixes with that orange is going to turn brown and icky. So, all right, I think that's everything. Everything else, the yellows and stuff should mix okay. We're doing Eileen's colors, which nobody should be surprised are orange, green, and blue. We're going to do the blue next. The blue, this particular blue, this processed cyan, is more opaque than some of the other blues. I have the it's Prussian. Ooh, Prussian might be pretty. Prussian is going to be real transparent. The indigo is also very transparent. That's purple. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might want to do a transparent blue. Maybe the Prussian. Yeah, let's do Prussian. What the heck? What the heck? Some swaps were really too big. I agree, CB. You had to make too many by the deadline. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, and I agree, Ange. You can get overwhelmed. But if you only get 11 people, Ange, just do 11 cards. As long as you have the number of cards for the number of participants, they should swap out just perfectly. So you don't have to cancel. Just tell the people how many they got to make. You know, say, sign up by Friday at noon. Whatever number I have is the number of cards we're going to make. So... all right, this time, last time Eileen said she wanted the water down first, and I did it backwards. So this time I'm going to put the water down first. Try not to get quite so much water. We'll see how this works. This is Eileen's deal. Thanks, Norma. This is Eileen's colors. I don't know what I'll do on top of it. I might have to save that for another stream because we're getting up towards my 3 hours right now. Okay, that's the Prussian blue. Okay, and the reason I dry it completely first is because it's an acrylic product, and when it's completely dry, it's going to be permanent. It shouldn't move. If it's the least bit wet, then it's going to mix and move. So there you go. All right, now these are not moving like the ones that Shauna had for sure, but I'm doing it on this huge ass paper too. Drippage, yes, we're talking drippage here. But I don't want to turn the whole paper blue or green because the blue on top of the yellow, of course, is going to make green. So, yeah. And again, I'll probably pick some of this up, get it where I want it. And should I do the green right now too? You always come in too late. All right, I'm going to sop up some of this blue because it is blue, blue, blue. Okay, I like the light blue over on this edge. Okay, I'm going to have to. I want this blue to run to this corner. Now, you guys can't even see it. It's not horrible. You can see where the tissue paper got crinkled right here, and that's why it's doing that pattern. Yeah, the Doc Martens one bloom. They do. The blue is really dark. Not when it gets spread out, though, Eileen. It's pretty when it's spread out. When it's all in a big pile, I agree. We're going to do the green. The green might be a little bit dark, too, but we're going to find out. And I'm going to have to dry this a little bit first. So here we go. Sweet. Yeah, it's not bad. Hang on, I'm going to get here in this spine of the book. I don't know that it's going through, but I just do not have a big old puddle that's trying to go through to all the other pages. It might be. Yikes. Good thing I like drippage. Can you see down here, Eileen, where the blue is? Just blue. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty down there. And sadly, like, you guys can't see the real colors. Like when I look at the screen, it's just like it looks so different in real life. Like this orange, yeah, that looks red on the camera, and it's not really that blood red. It's kind of a nicer color orange. All right, green next, and we're going to use the it's a dark green. I'll put a little bit on the edge and see if we want this darker green. I do have a lighter green. Is that a pretty green, Eileen? I think it's pretty. It matches the other colors too. I'm not going to put much on this side. Actually, it's almost better if you just put like a little drop and then spray it. It keeps its truer color better, I think. It looks blue to you? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a green. Definitely a green. That might have been a lot. It didn't turn to moose poop, Eileen. All the colors pretty much kept their integrity except right here. But otherwise, yeah, the colors all pretty much kept their color, which is good. That's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want it turning into a big old pile of brown crap. You know what I mean? This side could use more orange, so maybe I'll add that. Feels really cool. All right, this is going to take a while to dry, so I'm just sitting here thinking about. I'm going to let it just air dry from here on out because my 3 hours are up, and I'm thinking about what I want to do on top of these 2 pages. And there's something. Well, this one is kind of a postcard postage feel. I think what I'd like to do is what I originally had kind of thought of is on this one back here. And I can't lay this one over, obviously, so I'll just have to hold it up a little bit. I think I still want to push this in the background with some either white, probably acrylic paint, brayer it on real thin. And then just write, do writing like in here. Write a real letter or a real story. And same on this one. Go ahead and push this to the background. This one I'd have to do a lot more because it has a lot of the writing in the background. Or decorate some cool envelopes and put on top of it or something. That's my neighbor. I know it is because he always rings the doorbell that way. Let me go tell him Robert's gone. You drink his beer if you want. Are you going to come in here? Okay. All right. Neighbor's coming over to drink Robert's beer. So, yeah, so I'm not sure, but maybe this one I would do with like envelopes or something. Yeah, can Robert come out and play? He's just going to come in here and hang out with me. So, yeah, I'd like to do something. So anyway, be thinking about it. This one turned out really pretty, but you guys can't. That just annoys me that the colors don't show up. Oh, I guess on the other computer they do. What is it? Oh, that's a puddle. And I say, what is that? So yeah, I'm not sure. But I'll think of something. Are we going to start calling it Bambi Brown now, Joycey, rather than Moose Poop? You see the orange? Yeah. But there's more orange than you're seeing on the camera. Like on this page, this is all orange in here. But you guys aren't seeing it. Okay, Lane, say hi to the ladies.
I don't see no orange.
Are you colorblind too?
Hello, ladies.
This is my neighbor, Lane. This is, you guys have all met Amy. This is Amy's husband, Lane. He's the, no, I won't say that. I was going to say he's the beauty behind the brains because she's the brains.
I'm just here for the
But
beer.
she's prettier too.
I'm just here for the beer.
He's just here for the free beer. Not Wayne, Lane, like Lane. I walked down the lane to see the neighbor because she's so awesomely cool. That's what he says when he's coming down here. Said, hi, neighbor. They're saying, hi, Lane. Hi, neighbor. All right, you guys. So we're going to call it a day. We'll finish these pages another day because I really still want to do something with the string art too. I just don't know what. So anyway, Jean, I hope you're feeling better. Lost my top of my scissors. There they are. Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, and Eileen, thanks again so much for the happy mail. I appreciate it. And hopefully yours will get there today. So you'll have some fun stuff to play with too. Okay? All right, ladies, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, CB.